My name is Platinum Shade, straight out of Detroit. Urban's most number one writer presenting with it.
My niggas, my niggas, my niggas, my niggas. I'm doing this for my niggas,
First of all,
no matter what, they still my niggas.
And I'm the next best thing since Donald Goines. Anybody who heard of urban legends, urban writers, I'm the next big thing. You know what I mean? Not taking nothing from any of these other writers, but they're a little watered down. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to do is just bring some real flavor and some real seriousness to the game. Platinum Shade is an entity within himself. You know what I mean? As a writer, he's the pen. My pen, it breathes. That ink ain't ink, it's blood. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
When I get to the point, it gets sharp. What happened was I started writing like 10 years ago, but I never took my material serious because I used to be a rapper and I was real cold with it. Right before Tupac was killed, I was doing a song with him. Brother Lynch hung, Old Dirty Bastard, rapping Forte. I'm an old school player in this business, you know what I mean? So I decided to say, now I'm a little older and they ain't rapping like how these cats is rapping and they throwing their swag around, you know what I mean? So I decided to say, what if I can take them lyrics and I put it into a book form? Then I'm going to give a nigga more words to work with, more power to work with. You know what I mean? You can only go so deep in the song, it's only 3 minutes and 48 seconds. But if I can give you some shit that you can hold on to for a couple days, then I got your attention. Actually, the book business, you don't have to go through no contractors and listen to all these people telling you how to spend the money that they want you to have, you know what I mean? You can put your own book out and sell it how you want to sell it. You ain't got to be responsible for nobody. You own and control your own image. You know what I mean? That's what made me jump into it. 10 toes down on the ground. You feel me? My own publishing company called Arrival Publications. You can find it at arrivalpublications.com. You know what I mean? And I'm looking for other writers right now as we speak.
Okay. So now, this first book. Let's bring, you know what I'm saying? I just want to go back to that because when I first got it, you know what I'm saying, match, I'm like, damn, this go hard. It got the look, though. You feel me? The look. So,
hey, I'm glad you said that. Now, imagine back in the day when you went and bought your first rap CD and you looked and you seen the cover of it. You didn't even know who the niggas was. You might have bought it just because of the cover. You know what I mean?
Did buy
so
it.
Right now, we live in a world is if you can trick them, you can beat them. You know what I mean? I don't like to mix no negativity with my positivity when I'm doing anything that's positive. So I refuse to lay down anything that's negative. You feel what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't going to attract to each other. It's going to repel. If I can create a cover like this, Hood, you feel what I'm saying? It's going to make you pick it up. Like your old Run DMC CD and said, wow, I wonder what this is about. Sometimes just an image can sell anything. They might not even like it in the end. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that they not, because right. I know what I'm giving them. I'm dropping them something real hot. It's only one way for me to describe anything that I write, because I'm creating a new genre myself when it comes to urban writing. This ain't gonna be, I don't write fiction, you know what I mean, and I don't write non-fiction. I write reality fiction. It's so close to the real thing, you ain't gonna know the difference. The only thing that's different is I gotta change the name to protect the innocent. That a reader is going to expect out of me is pure game. I'm going to change the game when it comes to urban books, period. You're going to expect something that you wouldn't expect. Whenever you get one of my books, be expecting the unexpected. Because if you can't feel it, it ain't real. I had a woman read one of my sex scenes the other day. She called me back and told me she had to touch herself. I said, wow. Then I'm doing something. You feeling it. So right now everybody's wondering, when is your second book coming out? I got to give them a taste of the first one first. You know what I mean? I only had it out within a month and I done sold 8,000 copies already, you know what I mean, for $15. So you do the math.
Right.
And it's just hitting the stores right now. I did that out the trunk. Man, they got cats reading these books all over the penitentiary, man. Prison systems, federal joints, state joints, and right now, that's their only outlet. So I'm not just writing for the people that's on the streets and hanging out in society and just want to cuddle up with something cozy, because I'm not going to give them nothing cozy. If I was, I'd send them to Oprah Winfrey show and let them join the book club. I'm gonna give you something that's gonna make you want to change your mind, change your attitude, or put you in a situation to where you say, I don't want to be in that situation. And it got to be recognized, man, because a lot of this rap stuff is watered down. You only gonna find people who gonna give it to you solid. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, they're gonna give it to you for 3 minutes. I'm gonna give it to you for a lifetime. To be global. My shit gonna be in different languages. They'll be reading my books to the United Kingdom, Hong Kong, Singapore. You feel what I'm saying? Vietnam. They gonna pick the book up and read it and be excited about it. Because in order to reach somebody, you had to give them something. You got to be able to touch them. And that's one of the reasons why this first book is called Touch It. The story is about this guy who had to raise his sister because his mom and dad was killed in a drug deal. So he became one of the biggest drug dealers that the world has ever known. He sold heroin. Pretty much is a true story. But like I said, I got to change the name to protect the innocent. When his mom and dad was killed, they were shipped back and forth to different foster homes. He decided to say, we getting out of here. He found a spot that would let him rent from him for $100 a week. He decided to create a goal for himself, was to make $100 a day. 7 days, he got $700. He ain't nothing but 17, his sister's 15 during this time period. And what happens is, it goes on and on. He graduates, she graduates, but he graduated to a whole nother game. He hooked up with a cat named Poe Dan. You know what I mean? People is already in contact with Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent about buying the rights to the book, but I'm not selling it because I'm not thirsty. You know what I mean? You got to bring me something in order to get something. And it ain't just got to be monetary value. You might can bring me a hellified conversation with no lies in it, and we can change the world together. You feel what I'm saying? So everything ain't just about finances. You know what I mean? I'm trying to uplift the nation. And with that, words is power. You feel what I'm saying? It takes conversation to rule a nation.
Right.
If your mouthpiece ain't right, then your game ain't tight. And I'm going to leave it like that. It's shit that I done breathed. It's in my blood. It's in my veins. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't live like that no more. So I said, why not take the horror from the streets and give it to a motherfucker so they can eat off of it? And I don't just say eating their pockets or eating their mouth. Your soul got to be fed. Your mentality and your emotions got to be fed. You feel what I'm saying? Your heart got to eat.
Right.
That's the strongest thing on the face of the planet is the heart. It can be broken 1,000,000 times and repair itself.
I get it in.
So I put it like that. So right now, I'm following the trend. When it's time to move, I'm gonna move with it. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm in a spaceship, I'm gonna find a better spaceship to fly in. You know what I mean? Because he might got the same one with that helicopter propeller on it. Mine, I'm going to have the turbo jet booster on the back. Some Elway Space Boy shit. You know what I mean? From the Jetsons. You feel what I'm saying? Never consider that it's done until you put that shit out. If it's on the shelf, then you done. If you ain't put it all the way together, don't ever say, oh, I'm done with my book. When you done with it, it's going to be sitting on somebody's shelf or e-book filing. You know what I mean? That's why you ready to put another one together right now. Because you know your work ain't done. So, to the rappers, to the book writers, to the nigga who created the newspaper down the street, you know what I mean? After 12, they going to have another one that say the 19th or the 18th. You know what I mean? That news don't last all day. News change with the people. And with that, I'm out of here.